statement that you just played from last year.
The charter of this city recognizes the type of government we have. We are a mayor-council form of government. We are not a manager-council form of government. Now, I know that we have issued ordinances or passed ordinances that give responsibility and authority to an administrator. But if you read the charter, it is the mayor is the CEO, mayor is the CFO of the city.
That was Mayor Cathey. And it's pretty remarkable the difference between last year and this year. I think you've been in office nearly 2 months now, Mayor, and as the CFO, the charter calls you the CFO. The former mayor said he was the CFO. And the city attorney, Clint McCahill, acted on that because in that meeting, it was about a raise.
Back in 2005, the rationale was for in the mayor's seat that because of the responsibilities delegated by the charter, and I took the oath of office to run for mayor and be involved in the mayor, and I hold that responsibility. I make that part of what I do. So that's why there was a discrepancy in the council mayor compensation. That's what started that whole thing, was the following what the charter says the responsibilities of the mayor is.
And City Attorney McCahill, you actually wrote an ordinance. You were here, and so were you, Mr. Baker, and so were you, Mr. Smith. And it's remarkable that now I've heard you guys argue that the mayor is not the chief financial officer.
To do understand that we are a city council run, not the mayor.
The council has oversight. You're part of the council.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, let me explain something from
You want to be more than that. You can't be more than that. That's what it is.
Okay.
Didn't you look at your job description before
Yes,
you took
sir.
the
I
job?
studied that and researched it quite well.
Whatever.
I've heard you say that she needs your approval, a majority vote, before she has full access to the financial records. That's incredible.
I don't think there's any question that this council can vote to give themselves access to this software. The question, and I'm still not ready to give that opinion yet, is whether you as the mayor can ask for it unilaterally without the council being involved with it. And if the council votes today to give themselves access, that will become a moot point. If they vote no, then I'll have that opinion to you by the end of the week, whether you can just do it unilaterally on your own.
If that is your position, and Mr. McCahill, I refer you to the charter, section 2.01, and you emphasized that the city has vested all powers in the council, but you left out the second part except where the charter specifies.
Excuse me.
And then also, the very last sentence, if you read 2.01, it says that the council shall provide everything necessary for the city to perform its duties and obligations. And if you are saying that the mayor cannot perform CFO duties without a majority vote, you are in violation of section 2.01 of the charter. That's a violation of the law. With nearly $100 million coming through in FEMA money, this is a very, very big deal. If there was an audit and a problem, the CFO would be the one responsible. So I hope that this is resolved and that the people can see what is inside all financial records, which are public records. And if anything needs to be redacted, the CFO should be able to see that and decide that just as well as the CFO's assistant, the city administrator. Mr. McCahill, you know this better than anybody. And your opinion that contradicts the previous 2015 opinion contradicts city charter. And I believe, by the way, if you are representing the city, and that's what the city attorney does, and you're not representing the mayor for some reason, you may have a conflict that is prescribed by the Florida bar. And I recommend you consider that. Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Mr. Smith has something he wants to say.
I don't think we need to be clapping, and I don't really like to make it down. Ma'am, you said we could comment on it.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I don't like the way, sir, in front of the city council meeting, that you down our city attorney. He's an employee of ours, the city's. And when you get up there and, I'm not educated, man, you understand, sir?
I do, yes.
I want you to understand I'm not educated, but I did come up through this world in 72 years. And the way you talk to him in a public meeting is something I do not agree with. I do not.
All right, I'm gonna call point of order now, please, sir. I
And
don't think we need to be arguing.
I'm not arguing, I'm just, he was
You
down
make
to Clint,
yourself
and I like Clint, if Clint could say.
Point of order,
Clint,
please.
I know, yes ma'am, I'm through.
Yes, sir, you're good.
I know I'm not, you said we could comment, I'm not, I'm through, and you didn't,
Go
thank
ahead.
you, thank you. Clint, can you tell us, he said something about, you are a lawyer, and like he said you
I'm
was.
I'm the presiding officer here. I will be glad to open the floor for Mr. Clint to respond.
I
Would
can
you like me
respond
to?
later in my section of time.
I would like you to go ahead and respond to Mr. Smith, please.
The city charter states that you are the elected administrative and financial official of the city. However, the city has been operating in a different capacity for a long time. I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, I'm not saying it's indifferent. You set forth an ordinance number 644 that's been amended on other times that gave the city administrator the duties to handle all that stuff. And I don't know what the problem is, but